It's time once again for your favorite compact equipment operator show, Operator Improvement. And now, here's the star of the show, Orv Newton.
Hi, hello everybody. How are ya? And welcome to the show where we make better operators out of you compact equipment users. But right now, it's time to welcome my right-hand man here on Operator Improvement. Folks, here he is, my pal, Hal Hartman.
Howdy, everybody. And a good day to you too, Orv.
You bet it's going to be a good day, Hal, because today we're going to be showing everyone out there in compact equipment land how to best operate their Bobcat skid steer loader.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Hal.
Folks, Bobcat loaders have the power, the maneuverability, the versatility to do many, many jobs. And they're really easy to operate.
Then you're an experienced Bobcat skid steer loader operator?
Well, I've never really operated one, but they look really easy to run.
That's so true, Orv, if you're properly trained. But
Training, right, so very important. But, Hal, my pal, it's time now to get one of these power pussycats to work.
wait a minute, Orv. I really think you should read and understand this operation and maintenance manual.
Operators' manuals are for sissies, Hal. This thing's a piece of cake. Let's see now. Oh, yeah, here's the key.
I really think you should read the operation and maintenance manual first. Remember what happened with the excavator?
Yeah, well, insurance covered everything, didn't it?
Orv, I really think you should...
As I was saying, folks, always read and understand the Bobcat operation and maintenance manual before you operate for the first time.
While Orv is reading the manual for the first time, let's take a break for this important message.
Is the camera okay? Oh.
Bobcat 40 Series and 50 Series and 980 loaders should have this operator's handbook attached inside the cab. It's a handy way to review the loader's operation before starting up. Be sure, however, you first read and understand the separate operation and maintenance manual. Also, take the time to read and understand the warning and instructional decals found on the loader. You should also refer to this Equipment Manufacturers Institute Safety Manual. It, along with the operation and maintenance manual, are part of the delivery pack shipped with every new Bobcat loader. Now back to Orv and Hal and more of Operator Improvement.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, are we back? Oh, folks, looks like some really good reading here. But now I'm ready to get this baby fired up and rolling.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hal, the folks out in the audience are anxious to see me get this loader moving. So if you'll just let me get on.
Aren't we forgetting about the pre-start inspection?
Hal, that's for pilots. We got to get going. Oh, I don't suppose you've got the key.
I sure do, Orv. And you can have it just as soon as you conduct the pre-start inspection, just like it says in the operation and maintenance manual. Didn't you understand that part?
Give me the key, you idiot.
I don't think so, Orv. Not until you conduct the pre-start check.
Give me the key.
While Orv is performing those pre-start checks such as fluids, tire pressure, and the like, it's important to note that this is also the time to inspect for parts that are broken or out of adjustment. You can learn more in the preventative maintenance section of your operation and maintenance manual, or review the service schedule decal found inside the tailgate. Now, back to more of Operator Improvement.
Now that wasn't so bad, was it, Orv?
I guess not. And I discovered that the left rear tire was low.
And we all know that can mean decreased tread life, don't we, Orv? Orv, what in the world?
Folks, I'm going to put a sunroof in the cab here and then cut out that seat bar thing so you can get on and off the loader faster.
I don't think so, Orv. Never modify, or customize as you call it, a Bobcat loader or an approved attachment. Items such as the cab and seat bar are specifically designed for an operator's added protection. For example, the cab provides rollover and falling object protection. Therefore, nothing on the loader should ever be modified.
Hey, lighten up, Hal. I mean, gee whiz, I was just kidding. Yeah, that's it, I was kidding. What I was really doing was making a point for our viewing audience.
Yeah, right, Orv.
Well, I was. Okay. Is it time now to get on and show folks how to operate this magnificent material mover?
It is. And as always, Orv, there's a proper procedure. And to help us, how about a demonstration from our own Bobcat Bonnie?
What's to demonstrate about getting on and off a loader? I mean, not that I mind seeing Bonnie demonstrate, but it's a no-brainer.
I don't think so, Orv. Just take a look. You'll notice that Bonnie is making use of the steps, grab handles, and skid-resistant treads. Take it one step at a time. Step, grab handles, skid-resistant treads.
I suppose it's the same procedure for exiting the loader.
Exactly, Orv. Take it one step at a time. Once again, using the skid-resistant treads, grab handles, and steps.
Okay. So there's a safe way to get on and off your loader. Well, I'm on. So let's get cranking.
Very good, Orv. And did you know, in case of emergency, you can exit through the rear window area? It's very important to never block this secondary exit. Or it was only a rubber snake.
Rubber? Rubber? We'll be right back, folks. But first, Hal and I have a little business concerning how we treat the star of this show.
While our stars take a break, isn't Hal just great? Let's take a look at some other important pre-start procedures. First, make sure the parking brake is set. Next, buckle and snug up the seatbelt. Always wear the seatbelt. Finally, pull the seat bar down into place. The seat bar is a secondary operator restraint device to be used in conjunction with the seatbelt. It must be pulled down into place before the operator can activate the hydraulic controls. The seat bar interlock system should be inspected on a daily basis. Check the operation and maintenance manual for the proper procedure. Seat bar kits are available through Bobcat dealers for all Bobcat skid steer loaders. Now back to Hal. Oh, and Orv, too.
Gee, thanks, Bonnie. While Orv is away getting ready to perform a bucket loading demonstration, I'd like to remind you that you should refer to your Bobcat operation and maintenance manual for location and operation of instruments and controls specific to your particular Bobcat loader. Now, let's see how Orv's doing. Orv, that bucket is too big for that loader's rated operating capacity.
What do you mean? I can get some real material move with this man-sized combination. Here, let me show ya.
Or you're using a bucket for a much larger loader, and that's a light material bucket. What you need is a dirt bucket. And always use Bobcat buckets that are specifically built for your Bobcat loader's rated operating capacity.
Well, thanks for telling me now, Hal.
And there are several Bobcat buckets for different applications and materials. For instance, use a construction and industrial bucket to handle dense materials, such as dirt or gravel, and a larger scraping bucket for lighter materials, such as this manure.
Although there are several bucket options for each Bobcat loader, Hal, I think it's important to remember that there's literally a host of Bobcat and Allied approved attachments which can make your loader even more versatile and cost-effective.
Right you are, Orv. And many of those Bobcat attachments have their own operation and maintenance manuals, as well as warning and instructional decals. Read and understand them before operating.
More good advice, pal Hal. Say, we'll be right back showing you folks how to install attachments on your Bobcat loaders right after this word of interest. Ooh, I wonder what page that's on.
Certain attachments such as Bobcat hydraulic breakers require the use of a special applications kit to provide additional operator protection. The kit consists of a Lexan front door, top, and rear windows. The kit should also be installed on the loader for special applications, requiring additional protection from objects that could enter the cab. Many options and accessories such as rear auxiliary hydraulics to operate backhoe stabilizers are available for particular applications and circumstances. See your Bobcat dealer for full details.
Welcome back, folks. Say, Bobcat attachments are so easy to install thanks to the famous Bobcat mounting system.
Correct you are, Orv. All you have to do is drive into the attachment's mounting frame, roll the Bobcat back, lower the lift arms all the way.
Well, that's great, Hal, but we gotta get cranking.
But you forgot something, Orv.
No, I didn't. Time now for a demonstration. Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, I really do think he forgot something. You see, Orv forgot to push down the Bobcat levers, which forced the Bobcat wedges through holes in the bucket's mounting frame. Orv, you left the operator's seat with the engine running.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
The problem is that first you should always lower the attachment all the way until it's flat on the ground. Stop the engine, set the parking brake, raise the seat bar, and move the hydraulic controls until they are locked. Finally, remove the key before leaving the loader.
Yeah, but I was really careful.
Careful? Were you careful when you brought the house down earlier in the show?
Okay, you made your point. I won't get out without using proper shutdown procedures. So I'll just reach in and shut off the engine.
Stop! Orv, get back! Never, I mean never, put yourself in a position where the movement of a hydraulic control or a failure of a part could cause serious injury or even death.
Death? Folks, as I was about to say, always start and operate the loader from the operator's seat.
And it's important to note, Orv, always keep your feet on the foot pedals or footrests and your hands on the steering levers. And never, ever let anyone reach under raised lift arms unless an approved lift arm support has been installed.
Good point, Hal. Say, while we're getting ready for our truck loading demonstration, once again, here's Bobcat Bonnie with an important tip.
Thanks, Orv. I'd like to remind our viewers that because the Bobcat loader is so easy to turn and maneuver, it isn't necessary to back up over long distances. You can easily turn the loader in its own tracks. After all, that's the great advantage of using a skid steer loader. It's important that an operator always know where the loader is positioned in relation to obstacles and personnel. Always look before backing up or making a turn. Don't let bystanders come close. Never allow riders. And never use the loader as a man lift or a woman lift. Now back to Orv and my pal Hal.
Thanks, Bonnie. Well, isn't that special? Our own little private fan club.
We do what we can, Orv.
We sure do. And while you were busy cultivating your fan club, I was out filming a demonstration how to load a truck smoothly. Okay, Charlie, let's roll the tape. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's me and the loader. Uh-huh, yeah, all right. Hey, now there's a nice full bucket load. Now I'm going to raise it. No, wait a minute. No, I didn't level it. That's too high. No, wait. Stop the tape. Hold it. We don't want him to see this. Charlie!
Wrong tape, Orv.
Yes, it was the wrong tape. Roll the right one, Charlie, or start looking for work. Yeah, that's better. Now, as we can see, I'm keeping the load low.
And that provides better stability.
As I was saying, keep the load low until you get close to the dump site. Then raise it up, keeping the load level. And there. Hey, how about that, folks, huh? Huh?
Not bad, not bad. But you know, Orv, keeping your load low is always a good idea. An attachment raised in front of the operator can obscure visibility.
If only you were as obscure.
What was that, Orv?
For sure. I said for sure. Folks, we'll be right back with a demonstration on how to properly transport your Bobcat loader.
But first, this message of interest.
It's time now for Keep Your Heavy End Uphill. You're operating a Bobcat loader with an empty bucket. You must climb to the top of a slope. To do so, you would A, drive forward up the slope, or B, drive backwards up the slope. The answer after this.
Once again, we'd like to remind you to carefully read and understand the Bobcat Operation and Maintenance Manual before operating your loader for the first time. It will have all the details about your loader's particular controls and locations, as well as helpful operation and maintenance information. If you don't have one, your Bobcat dealer can get one for you. Also, don't forget about the Operator's Handbook found in Bobcat loaders. It's a useful source of operator information. Now back to Keep Your Heavy End Uphill.
A Bobcat loader with an empty bucket has approximately 70% of its weight on the rear wheels and 30% on the front. This ratio reverses when the bucket is loaded. However, when the bucket is empty, drive backwards up a slope and drive forward going down a slope. When the bucket is full, or when an attachment such as a backhoe is installed, drive forward up a slope and back down. Remember, always keep your heavy end uphill. Now, back to more of Operator Improvement.
Welcome back, everybody. Say, you know, transporting your Bobcat loader from job site to job site is
Orv?
Not now, Hal. It's really easy because all you have to do is...
Did you know that...
Hal?
Orv, there's no Bobcat loader on this trailer.
What? Holy cow. Hal, is this one of your tricks?
Not this time, Orv. And what did you use to tie down the loader?
Tie down the loader? You mean like a chain?
And did you set the parking brake?
Parking brake?
Orv, you've lost your loader. Now you've really done it.
Oh, I sure have. I gotcha. There never was a loader on the trailer. And the joke's on you, pal Hal.
Thanks, Orv.
Yeah. Come on, let's go inside.
While we're waiting for the guys to get back inside, I'd like to point out the correct way to position your loader for transport. If the loader has an empty bucket, a light attachment, or no attachment at all, the rear of the loader is heavier, so back the machine onto the trailer and drive forward off the trailer. If an attachment makes the front of the loader the heavy end, drive the loader forward onto the trailer and back off. Well, the guys are back in the studio, so once again, here are the stars of our show, Hal and Orv.
Well, thank you, Bonnie. But to set the record straight, it's star of the show, Orv, and his assistant, Hal.
Orv, I believe there's some disagreement to that statement. Seriously, folks, refer to your Bobcat operation and maintenance manual for proper front and rear tie-down procedures for transporting your loader. And don't forget to set the parking brake.
And know the towing capacity of your vehicle, as well as the load capacity of your trailer. Make sure they can handle the load safely.
Orv, you've read the manual. Oh, but I see our time is up for this edition of Operator Improvement.
That's right, Hal. Folks, until next time, be sure you always read and understand your operation and maintenance manual. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.